All right, guys, we're going to jump into this Moto Stars video. There is a pretty bad crash that we just finished an after action review of. So we're going to this is the crash. We're going to skip a little bit of that or just go through it. So let's take a look.
Today we are starting.
We're going to be utilizing the plan method to understand how these happen. Okay, we have like an open lane pattern a little bit. So people on the right side might want to switch over into our lane. Let's see what happens here. Probably right when we get into the blind spot is when they're going to switch over on us. Oh! So we had somebody slam the brakes, and we had an emergency maneuver for that van. So instead of trying to apply the brakes at 68, I believe, I don't know if this is probably kilometers per hour, we can also swerve to the left. Now, this is why you always have a 360 situational awareness. So you are constantly checking your mirrors, checking your blind spots and everything, so that if something happens like this, we're able to swerve, probably without looking. So applying the brakes right here. Notice how it says we're going 0. We're not really going 0. We're gonna hit the side of this or the back of this vehicle. So swerving left would have been a good escape on this. So just be aware of what your bike can do: stopping, swerving, and accelerating. All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Oh. Guys, we got to learn how to swerve. Okay, we got to learn how to swerve. So we have a space cushion right here, right in front of us. It's not the greatest space cushion, but we do have an option to escape to the left. Okay, so we can swerve a little bit to the left. We tried, didn't do a good job.
Thank you.
If you're gonna do it, do it. If you're gonna do it, do it. Don't just kind of like, I'm gonna coast over. It's an actual swerve. Now, it's scary because you got these poles and everything, but you got to do what you got to do. Now, you could probably stop in time, too, so apply the brakes. So this might be a swerve video. Let's see.
Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, he's doing fine. Slow speed accident, not a big deal. He's a learner. He's learning how to do it. That's what we're here for, you know. But once you get towards intersections, be hyper aware, cover the brakes, find those escape paths. Part of plan, the position for safety part, have one escape path, good line of sight, and a decent space cushion, so you have options. Let's see what happens here. Okay, this person, let's take a look. Look forward. Forward. Okay. We're going to pass this vehicle. Oh, no. Slow it down. And she fell off. Sport bikes are fun and all, but there's really not much of a seat for a passenger. So this person fell off. Okay. Oh. Take a look on the bottom right where it says no name rider. Leggings. See a little flesh? Leggings don't offer protection. So when we talk about, that was a very slow speed pretty much. It was not very far sliding. So when we have motorcycle gear as a smart rider, right, acquire and use personal protective equipment, on the buttocks of motorcycle gear, it's reinforced with aramid fibers. If you have leathers, it's leather, but it's reinforced. That trying to sit down and take a dump later. Not good. So let's see, how did that happen though? You know what I mean? So her left foot fell off the peg. And then as soon as it touched the ground, it launched her back. Can't do much here. The worst situation is to get the leg caught on the tire in between the frame or the swing arm and the. So there's the impact. Not very far. Didn't slide very far. All right. So high risk, high skill. Sometimes that happens, but we're slipping and sliding everywhere. You can see the glove on that left hand because he puts his hand down, which is a natural reaction. Looks like we have our own little leggings. Right. Oh, there it is. That's what I wanted to point out. Started ripping already, but that's better than your flesh. That's why having good motorcycle gloves with reinforced stitching. Oh, even more. Look at that. Alpine Stars, what's up, buddy? Come on, man. Ripped up. So it could have been worse. So how much of that glove got ripped off? It did its job. It's not going to prevent. Hopefully some of these can prevent, but it didn't prevent it. That's why I like leather, to be quite honest. But it didn't prevent a non-injury. It didn't prevent an injury. It mitigated. So there's a little bit of tearing on the little fatty pad of your hand right there, but the amount of ripping of that glove could have been your flesh. So it did enough. It did enough, but not enough, really. Get some leather gloves. They feel good. I like leather. Ooh, look at the road. So we didn't get to see that. The rider up front is about to crash, but look at the road. So more than likely, the rider was going a little fast, got all chopped up with the road surface hazard. So this is why if you're going to go fast on corners and stuff, go to a track because the track is well maintained. Hopefully, some tracks aren't, but you'll know ahead of time. This right here is going to be a cause of like shake him up, and then maybe he has to go a little bit wide. Let's see what happens here.
This is a good example that shows.
So don't follow your buddy.
Boring.
Don't follow your buddy if they're going to do that. So everyone's doing it. You see that? The guy in the very back? Everyone's crashing. So part of rescue, right, is remain calm yourself and ensure your own safety, and then help out, okay? Oh, and then we dropped the bike. All right. Maybe it's after a long ride. Everyone's tired. Maybe everyone's tired. Okay, so we just watched this. Make sure you check out the other video. I will put a link in the description for it. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad, everybody. We're gonna move on real quick from it. Watch the other video. It's more in depth. Side of the vehicle. Here we go. And the other video is not blurred. They're alive. They're alive. She had surgery on her left arm. Terrible accident. She had a concussion easily.
Wonderful, kind Samaritans came up to see me. I managed to get someone to use my phone to phone.
Yeah, we went over this. Check out the other video.
A lot of people had stopped to offer assistance.
To use.
All right. Don't fill up your gas tank with this, guys. Just saying. All right, let's see what happens here. Wait, 16 bucks for 3? Is that gallons or Cool Breeze? Okay, it's Cool Breeze. So this is California. Oof. Oh, that's like $42 just spilling out. It bubbled up on him. That sucks. New rider hits him. Okay. Okay, so right here, guys. This is why we talk to each other on our Cardo Pack Talk edges.